Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you just don't fit in? Like you're the odd one out? Let's talk about the swan. When it's just a cygnet, an ugly duckling, it looks so different from the others. It gets pecked at, pushed aside, and feels totally alone. It probably looks at its own reflection and wonders, what's wrong with me? But here's the thing about that little cygnet. It doesn't know the magnificent future waiting for it. It doesn't know that one day it will glide across the water, elegant and graceful, admired by everyone. Life can feel like that sometimes. You might feel awkward or out of place right now. But I see the potential in you, the beautiful swan you're destined to become. So, even if you can't see it yourself yet, believe in the me that believes in you. Keep going. Your time to shine is coming. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Have you ever heard the saying, when you're good at something, you'll tell everyone? When you're great at something, they'll tell you? Think about the tiger. This magnificent creature doesn't need to announce its presence. It doesn't roar to boast about its strength or advertise its hunting skills. Its power is quiet, confident, and self-evident. The jungle knows. Every other animal is aware of its capabilities without the tiger ever having to say a word. Its reputation precedes it. It's a powerful reminder for us. Instead of talking about what we can do, let's focus on mastering our craft. Let's build our skills with silent dedication. True greatness speaks for itself. Let your actions, your results, and your excellence be the things that make the noise. Be the tiger. Let them tell your story. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Hey everyone, gather around. I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. You see me chilling in the field, chewing cud, and you think, oh, just a cow. But hold on a second. My ancestors were worshipped as gods. We've been humanity's best pals for thousands of years. Think about it, that ice cream you love, that cheese on your pizza? You're welcome. We help plow fields, provide leather, and so much more. We're basically walking, mooing, multi-purpose miracle machines. We're a cornerstone of civilization, really. So next time you see one of us, give a little nod of respect. We've earned it. Now, if you'll excuse me, this grass isn't going to chew itself. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome facts. They say love is blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. For seahorses, this couldn't be more true. When two seahorses fall in love, they perform a beautiful courtship dance that can last for days. They swim together, change colors, and even hold tails. It's like a fairy tale romance under the sea. But after they commit, things get really interesting. The female deposits her eggs into a special pouch on the male's belly. That's right, he's the one who gets pregnant. For several weeks, he carries the developing babies, providing them with everything they need. Then, when the time is right, he gives birth to hundreds of tiny, fully formed seahorses. Talk about a dedicated dad! So if you thought your relationship had some surprises, just remember the seahorse dad who really learns what it means to be a partner. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing animal stories. Did you know that elephants basically live by the motto, I want my children to have all the things I couldn't afford, then I want to move in with them? It's true. Elephant families, or herds, are one of the most close-knit societies in the animal kingdom. They're led by the oldest and wisest female, the matriarch. She's like the ultimate grandma who knows all the best watering holes and safest routes. The calves are raised by the entire herd. Aunts, sisters, and cousins all pitch in to babysit, teach, and protect the little ones. This incredible support system ensures the youngsters learn everything they need to survive. The bonds they form are so strong they last a lifetime. So next time you think about family, remember the elephants. They've perfected the art of sticking together for generations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing animal facts. Have you ever noticed a squirrel frantically burying an acorn? It might look a little silly, but they're actually nature's little gardeners. These furry friends bury thousands of nuts each year, and while they have amazing memories, they don't find them all. And that's where the magic happens. The forgotten acorns sprout into new trees, growing into mighty oaks that provide food and shelter for future generations of wildlife. It reminds me of that old saying, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. So next time you see a squirrel, remember you're watching a tiny, hard-working hero planting forests for tomorrow. It's a beautiful cycle, isn't it? Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more little wonders from the natural world. Have you ever just stopped and watched a seagull? They seem so simple, just gliding on the wind, looking for their next meal. But there's a powerful lesson in their flight. They don't fight against the wind, they use it. They adjust their wings, catch the updrafts, and soar higher than they could by just flapping furiously. It reminds me of that famous quote, "The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Think about it. So often, we get stuck battling our past habits or old ways of thinking. But what if, like the seagull, we just tilted our wings a bit? What if we focused on creating new routines, new friendships, new goals? Instead of fighting the current, we can learn to ride it. Building the new is where the real magic happens. That's how we truly begin to fly. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more thoughts like this. Have you ever felt like giving up? Well, let me tell you about the fox, one of nature's most persistent creatures. When a fox hunts, it might miss its prey time and time again. A leap might be too short, a pounce too loud, but does it stop? Never. Each failed attempt isn't a failure at all. It's a lesson. The fox learns, adapts, and tries again with new knowledge. It reminds me of that famous saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the fox's mindset. Every miss is just one step closer to a successful catch. It's about resilience, about seeing every obstacle not as a dead end, but as a redirection. So next time you stumble, think like a fox. Embrace the process, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello, Earth here. After a few billion years, you think you've seen it all, but then you get dolphins. Seriously, who came up with these guys? They're brilliant, I'll give them that. Big brains, complex social lives, they even have names for each other, but they also use pufferfish to get, well, let's just say, recreationally fuzzy. And they're constantly playing, jumping, and generally acting like the ocean is one giant party. I've got all sorts of creatures, from the serious and stoic to the downright bizarre, but dolphins, they're the life of the party. You don't have to be crazy to live here, but with characters like these around, it definitely helps. Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Stick around to see who else is on my wild guest list. Thanks for watching. People are always going on about how money can't buy happiness, and yeah, I get it. You can't just walk into a store and buy a bottle of pure joy. But let's be real for a second. That old saying feels a little incomplete. I've always had this thought, a bit of a quirky take on it. Sure, money might not be the actual key to happiness. But if you have enough of it, you can definitely hire a locksmith. You can commission a custom-made, gold-plated, diamond-encrusted key that fits the lock perfectly. Think about it. Money gives you options. It gives you freedom. It can solve a lot of the problems that make you unhappy. Maybe it's not the destination, but it's a pretty sweet ride to get there. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Have you ever felt like you're holding on too tight to a plan? A specific idea of how your life should be? Imagine a massive whale, gracefully navigating the vast, unpredictable ocean. It doesn't chart a rigid course on a map. Instead, it follows the currents, trusts its instincts, and journeys to where the ocean leads. It knows that the most beautiful feeding grounds and the safest waters aren't always on the planned route. We can learn a lot from this gentle giant. Sometimes the life we've meticulously planned isn't the one that's truly meant for us. The real magic happens when we dare to let go. When we release our grip on old expectations, we create space for something new, something unexpected, something possibly even better. The life that is waiting for you is out there. Are you willing to let go and swim towards it? Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more thoughts like this. Think about termites for a second. What comes to mind? Destruction, right? Little critters chewing through your home, causing chaos. We see them as pests, a problem to be solved. But what if we changed how we see them? In nature, termites are incredible. They're master recyclers, breaking down tough plant fibers and enriching the soil. They build massive, complex structures with natural air conditioning. They're a crucial part of the ecosystem, creating life from decay. It's all about perspective. What we label as a pest is also a brilliant engineer. This isn't just about termites. It's about how we view challenges in our own lives. A problem can feel destructive. But if you look closer, it might just be an opportunity to rebuild something stronger. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. Thanks for watching, and if this made you think, hit that subscribe button. Ever heard that quote, "Strive not to be a success, but rather to be a value"? Well, I think earthworms are the perfect example of this. They don't seek fame or fortune. They're not flashy or glamorous. You probably don't even think about them much. But beneath our feet, they are quietly, tirelessly working, making our world a better place. They aerate the soil, allowing roots and water to penetrate deeper. They break down organic matter, turning waste into rich, life-giving nutrients for plants. Without them, our ecosystems would struggle. They are the unsung heroes of the soil, the silent gardeners of our planet. So next time you see an earthworm, remember its incredible value. It's a great reminder that sometimes the most important contributions are the ones made quietly, without any need for applause. They teach us that true worth isn't about being seen, but about the positive impact we have. Thanks for watching. Have you ever heard of lemmings? They're these tiny rodents famous for a myth that they mindlessly follow each other off cliffs. Now, that's not actually true, but it's a powerful image, isn't it? It perfectly illustrates a famous saying. The trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your life running up and down the field and never score. Think about it. We get so busy with our day-to-day lives, running from one task to the next, just like those lemmings on a field. We're constantly in motion, we're busy, we feel productive. But are we actually moving towards anything meaningful? Are we scoring any points in the game of our own lives? Without a clear goal, a destination, we're just running in place. So what's your goal? What's the end zone you're aiming for? Defining it is the first step to stop running and start scoring. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more thoughts like this. You ever met someone who thinks they know it all? Super annoying, right? Well, today let's talk about a creature that actually does know it all, or at least sounds like it. I'm talking about the mockingbird. These guys are the ultimate impersonators of the bird world. They can mimic the songs of dozens of other birds, and not just birds. They've been heard copying car alarms, squeaky gates, and even video games. Imagine waking up thinking there's a whole orchestra of different birds outside your window, only to find it's just one talented mockingbird putting on a solo concert. So, while some people just talk a big game, mockingbirds actually have the skills to back it up. They're a perfect reminder that true knowledge isn't about bragging, it's about mastering your craft. Next time you hear one, just remember you're listening to a true virtuoso. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing animal facts. Ever wonder what it's like to be a giraffe? Imagine having a neck that's 6 feet long and weighs 600 pounds. That's like carrying a whole person on your shoulders all day. And get this, even with that super long neck, they have the same number of neck bones as we do, just 7. But theirs are huge, each one can be over 10 inches long. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm at the age where my back goes out more than I do. I can't even imagine the kind of back pain a giraffe must feel with that neck. It's wild to think about. But hey, it lets them reach the tastiest leaves at the very top of the trees, so maybe it's worth it. Nature is just amazing, isn't it? If you enjoyed this, give us a like and subscribe for more fun facts. Have you ever seen a baby seagull? Most people haven't, and there's a fascinating reason why. Seagulls build their nests high up on cliffs and rooftops, far away from our sight. This is where the magic happens. For the first few weeks of their lives, these fluffy chicks stay hidden, growing stronger under the watchful eyes of their parents. But then comes the moment of truth. To survive, they must leave the nest. It's their first great leap of faith. They jump, trusting their developing wings to carry them. It's a huge risk, but it's the only way to their future, a future of soaring over the ocean and finding their own way. It's a powerful reminder from nature, isn't it? If you don't take risks, you can't create a future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. When I was a kid, my parents moved a lot, but I always found them. Wait, no, that's a joke from a comedian. But it does make you think about incredible tracking abilities, right? And no one does it better than wolves. A wolf's sense of smell is up to 100,000 times stronger than ours. They can smell prey from almost 2 miles away. Imagine being able to smell a pizza from the next town over. But it's not just about their nose. Their hearing is just as sharp. They can hear a howl from 6 miles away in the forest and up to 10 miles in the open. It's how they communicate with their pack and locate each other over vast distances. So while I might get lost finding my parents in a new house, a wolf could probably find its pack from another state. Incredible, right? If you love learning about amazing animals, hit that subscribe button. Have you ever seen a possum and just ... Frozen? They have this reputation for being a bit scary, right? With their sharp teeth and beady eyes. But what if I told you there's a whole other side to these creatures of the night? They're actually North America's only marsupial, carrying their babies in a pouch just like a kangaroo. And that famous playing dead? It's not a trick. It's an involuntary response to extreme fear, like fainting. They're also incredibly beneficial for our ecosystem, eating ticks, snails, and slugs, which helps keep our gardens healthy. So next time you see one in the moonlight, remember there's more to them than meets the eye. They're resilient survivors, quietly playing their part in the world while we sleep. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more hidden wonders of the animal kingdom. Hey everyone, ever heard someone laugh like a hyena? Well, there's a reason for that, but it's not what you think. Hyenas aren't laughing because they find something funny. That famous laugh is actually a sound they make when they're excited, nervous, or submitting to another hyena. It's more of a high-pitched giggle of social anxiety than a belly laugh. And forget what the cartoons taught you. Hyenas aren't just lazy scavengers. They are incredibly skilled hunters, with some studies showing they hunt up to 95% of their own food. Their powerful jaws can crush bones that even lions leave behind, making them the ultimate cleanup crew of the savannah. So next time you think of a hyena, remember they're not just giggling sidekicks. They're complex, powerful predators with a fascinating social life. They're not crazy. They've just been in a very bad mood, or maybe a really good one. Thanks for watching. Did you know that swans are the ultimate romantics of the animal kingdom? When they find their partner, it's for life. They stick together through thick and thin, raising families and just doing swan things. It really makes you think about relationships. You know, they say marriage is about finding that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. I guess these swans must be professional-level annoyers. Just kidding, of course, but seriously, their loyalty is incredible. They even have a special courtship dance and their famous heart-shaped pose when they touch beaks. It's a beautiful reminder that true partnership exists, not just for us humans, but in the wild too. So next time you see a pair of swans, remember their amazing love story. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, you know killer whales? They've got a bit of an image problem. I mean, killer is right there in the name. But guess what? They're not actually whales. They're the largest species of dolphin. And despite that scary name, attacks on humans in the wild are incredibly rare. They're actually super smart social animals with complex family bonds. They even have their own unique cultures and dialects, just like us. So, what's the takeaway here? Sometimes the labels people give you don't define who you really are. It's all about embracing your true self. Unless, you're an actual serial killer. In that case, maybe don't embrace that. For everyone else, be more like the killer whale, powerful, intelligent, and misunderstood. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun facts. They say all you need is love, and honestly, looking into these puppy dog eyes, I totally get it. That unconditional affection, the tail wags that could power a small city, the furry cuddles that just melt your stress away, it's the best, isn't it? Dogs have this incredible way of making every day brighter. They're our loyal companions, our best friends, and our family members. But let's be real for a second. While love is the main course, a little treat now and then definitely doesn't hurt. Seeing that happy dance they do for their favorite snack is a reward in itself. What's your dog's favorite treat? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming content. Thanks for watching. Have you ever seen a crab scurrying along the beach? They might seem small, even a bit funny with their sideways walk, but there's a powerful lesson they can teach us. When a crab loses a claw in a fight or to escape a predator, what happens? It doesn't just give up, it regrows it. It adapts, it survives, and it keeps going. This incredible resilience reminds us that true strength isn't just about how big or powerful you are on the outside. It's about that inner fire, that refusal to quit, no matter what you lose or what challenges you face. Real strength, the kind that truly matters, comes from an unstoppable, indomitable will to keep moving forward. So next time you feel like you're up against it, think of the crab and keep fighting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Have you ever seen a salmon swimming upstream? It's an incredible sight. These fish face powerful currents, leap over waterfalls, and dodge predators, all driven by a primal instinct to return to where their life began. Why do they endure such a grueling journey? Because that's where new life begins. Their struggle isn't just about survival. It's about purpose. It's a powerful reminder that the toughest challenges often lead to the greatest rewards. Just like the salmon, we all have our own upstream battles. But remember, it's the struggle that builds our strength, defines our character, and ultimately helps us reach our goals. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. So keep swimming, keep pushing, and embrace your journey. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Did you know that kangaroos can't walk backward? It's true. Their large feet and powerful tail make it impossible. They can only move forward, which is a pretty powerful life lesson, don't you think? When they're just chilling, they use their tail like a fifth leg to balance. But when it's time to move, they really move. They can hop at incredible speeds, covering huge distances with a single bound. There's a famous saying, success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. Kangaroos are the living embodiment of that idea. They don't just walk, they bounce, and they bounce high. So next time you feel like you've hit a low point, just think of a kangaroo. Remember that you can't go backward, only forward. And it's not about how hard you fall, but how high you bounce back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Ever wonder about the ocean's most charmingly grumpy-looking fish? Let's talk about the pufferfish. These guys are famous for their amazing defense mechanism. When threatened, they can inflate into a spiky, almost perfect sphere, making themselves a very unappetizing meal for predators. They do this by rapidly gulping water into their incredibly elastic stomachs. But don't let their puffy trick fool you. There's more to them than just hot air, or, well, water. Pufferfish are also known for containing a potent neurotoxin, making them one of the most poisonous vertebrates in the world. Despite this, in some cultures, they're considered a delicacy prepared by highly trained chefs. So, they're a fascinating mix of cute, clever, and seriously dangerous. What a character! Thanks for watching, and if you learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing animal facts. Have you ever watched a fish in a river? It seems so present, so perfectly in its element. One moment it's right there, a flash of silver scales catching the light. The next, it's gone, carried away by the current, disappearing back into the depths. This reminds me of a quote about time being like a river, a powerful current of passing events. No sooner does something appear than it's swept away, replaced by the next thing, and then the next. A fish doesn't fight the river, it moves with it. Maybe that's the secret. To not get stuck on what's already past, but to keep swimming, to embrace the flow of life and see what new and wonderful things the current brings our way. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this thought, don't forget to subscribe for more. Have you ever seen a ferret in action? They're like living, breathing slinkies, pouring themselves into the tiniest of spaces. It's fascinating to watch how they can just flow through a tube or under a door, almost like liquid. This incredible flexibility isn't just a physical trait. It's a masterclass in adaptation. There's an old saying that a wise person adapts to circumstances, just as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Ferrets embody this perfectly. They don't fight against the shape of their environment. They become one with it. This reminds us that sometimes the greatest strength isn't being rigid or unyielding, but being able to flow, to bend, and to fit into whatever new situation life presents us with. So next time you feel stuck, just think like a ferret. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Did you know that ostriches, those majestic, long-legged birds, are basically living proof that trying is the first step toward failure? Think about it. They have these huge, glorious wings. What for? Flying? Nope. They tried, they failed, and now they just run around looking ridiculous. They can't even fly away from their problems. And what about their famous defense mechanism? Sticking their head in the sand. That's not a strategy. It's giving up. It has the bird equivalent of pulling the covers over your head and hoping the world goes away. They're literally burying their face in their own failure. So next time you feel like you're not trying hard enough, just remember the ostrich. It gave up on flying and decided to just run really fast in a panic. An inspiration to us all, isn't it? Have you ever seen a flower blooming in the desert? It's a powerful sight. Amidst the harshest, driest conditions, life finds a way not just to survive, but to flourish. It adapts, it changes, and it shows its colors to the world. This reminds me of a powerful truth. If we don't change, we don't grow. And if we don't grow, are we really living? Life isn't about staying comfortable or avoiding challenges. It's about embracing the journey, even when it feels like we're in a desert of our own. Every challenge is a chance to dig our roots deeper, to find strength we never knew we had, and to bloom in the most unexpected places. So, embrace the changes in your life. They are not there to break you, but to help you grow into something beautiful and resilient. Be the desert flower. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Ever felt like life is throwing too much at you? Well, let's talk about the octopus, the undisputed master of adaptation. These incredible creatures are living proof that change is the only constant. Imagine being able to squeeze through any tiny crack, camouflage yourself in the blink of an eye, or even regrow a lost arm. That's just a normal Tuesday for an octopus. They don't just survive change, they thrive on it. Their secret? A brilliant mind and a body built for flexibility. So next time you're facing a challenge, just think like an octopus. Embrace the change, be flexible, and use your unique talents to navigate whatever comes your way. It's not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. Or, swim gracefully through the current. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing insights from the natural world. Hey, look at this little baby bird trembling on the edge of the nest. It's scared. You can see it in every little feather. The wind is blowing. The world looks huge and terrifying from up here. Its parents are chirping, encouraging it to take that first leap. And you know what? The fear is real. It's totally valid. But here's the secret they don't tell you. You don't have to wait for the fear to go away. You don't have to magically feel confident to take action. The most important thing is the action itself. Just do it. Jump, start, try. The confidence. That comes later. It's built brick by brick, flap by flap. From the courage you show when you do it anyway, while you're still afraid. So what are you waiting for? Take your leap. The confidence will catch up, I promise. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration. Think sharks are just mindless eating machines? Think again. These guys have been around for over 400 million years. That's way before the dinosaurs, even before trees. And get this, some sharks, like the Greenland shark, can live for over 500 years. Imagine being that old. They're basically swimming history books. But here's the kicker. They have a sixth sense. Special pores on their snout, called ampulla of Lorenzini, let them detect the tiny electrical fields of other living creatures. It's like having built-in night vision goggles, but for electricity. So next time you think of a shark, remember they're not just teeth and fins. They're ancient, long-living, super-sensing survivors. Pretty cool, right? If you learned something new, give this video a like and subscribe for more amazing facts. See ya! Do you ever feel like time is just slipping through your fingers? Let's talk about the fruit fly. These tiny creatures live for only about 40 to 50 days. It seems incredibly short, doesn't it? But in that brief span, they accomplish everything they need to. They're born, they mature, they reproduce, and they experience their entire existence. It really makes you think about our own lives. We often get so caught up in distractions, worries, and procrastination, letting precious moments go by. The Roman philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Maybe the humble fruit fly is here to remind us to be more present, to make every day count, and to stop wasting the incredible gift of time. What will you do with your day today? Thanks for watching. Have you ever heard that killer whales, or orcas, are the real kings of the ocean, even more so than great white sharks? It's true. Orcas are incredibly intelligent hunters, often working in packs to take down even the most fearsome predators. They can flip a shark upside down, inducing a state called tonic immobility, making the shark completely helpless. It's a brutal, yet effective, display of power and strategy. This dynamic reminds me of an old saying: how can you destroy a monster without becoming one yourself? In the vast, deep ocean, the line between hunter and hunted is constantly shifting. The orca, in its quest for dominance and survival, adopts methods that are just as terrifying as the sharks. It has a powerful lesson from nature about the cost of victory and the fine line we all walk. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, ever heard someone say, a day without sunshine is like, night? Well, for some critters out there, that's not a joke. It's a lifestyle. Let's talk about bats, the ultimate night owls of the animal kingdom. While we're winding down, they're just getting started. Think of them as the night shift, keeping our world in balance after the sun clocks out. These fascinating creatures are not just spooky figures in movies. They're expert pest controllers, munching on thousands of insects every single night. That's fewer mosquitoes bothering you on your summer evenings. Plus, many bats are amazing pollinators, working the graveyard shift to help plants like bananas, mangoes, and avocados thrive. So next time you see a bat silhouetted against the moon, give a little nod of thanks to nature's nighttime heroes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing animal facts. That's right, this world is cruel. It hit me that living was like a miracle. I saw this tiny mouse, caught in a trap, struggling for its life, and it just stopped me in my tracks. How often do we get caught up in our own daily struggles, our own little traps, and forget the sheer wonder of being alive? That little mouse, fighting so hard for every breath, reminded me of the resilience we all have inside us. Life throws so much at us, it can feel overwhelming, even unfair. But just like that mouse, we keep going. We find strength we never knew we had. So today, take a moment, look around. Appreciate the simple, incredible fact that you are here, breathing, living. It truly is a miracle. Thanks for watching. And if this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more thoughts like this. Have you ever felt trapped by your circumstances, like your path is already set? Well, let me tell you about geese. You might think they're just birds honking in the sky, but they have a powerful lesson for us. When a goose gets sick or injured, it doesn't just fall behind and give up. 2 other geese will leave the formation and stay with it, protecting it until it either recovers or passes away. They make a conscious choice to change their course, to defy their instinct to just keep flying south. They choose compassion over convenience. So next time you feel like your destiny is out of your hands, remember the geese. If they can find the courage to change their path for a friend, you can find the courage to change your own. Don't be afraid to break formation and forge a new way forward. Thanks for watching. In the shadows, something stirs. An C-shaped silhouette, a head that rises with an almost royal grace. This is the realm of the cobra, a name that sends shivers down the spine for good reason. When threatened, it doesn't just slither away. It rises, expands its famous hood, and stares you down with hypnotic intensity. That stare is a warning, a prelude to one of the fastest strikes in the animal kingdom. What's truly fascinating is the complex cocktail of neurotoxins in its venom, designed to paralyze in an instant. It's a masterpiece of evolution, both beautiful and terrifying. You find yourself holding your breath, caught in the tension of the moment. It's like they say, the suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last. We're about to get a closer look. If you're as fascinated by these incredible creatures as I am, stick around and subscribe for more.